best man, so for the sake of harmony, it was probably better to declare a truce. The last McGregor wedding hadn't ended well. Her middle sister, Leah, had thankfully called the whole thing off, so Daff wanted to be sure this one was without any drama. Establishing some kind of peace with Spencer would probably go a long way toward making things easier for Daisy. Mason was coming over, looking like a love-struck fool floating on a sea of pheromones. The guy was practically drooling, for God's sake. "Hey, Angel, miss me?" His voice was pitched low and clearly intended for the only person currently in his field of vision. Daff might as well not have existed. "Always," Daisy smiled. Jesus, they lived together, spent every spare moment in each other's company, and had been dancing together less than 5 minutes ago. Daff couldn't fathom this kind of yearning for anybody. Once, long ago, when she had been little more than a naive, foolish girl, it might have been something she aspired to. Now, hard-earned experience had taught her that those innocent dreams of romance and love were not for her, and she hoped never to actually feel anything remotely similar. How terrifying that would be. And yet, sometimes it physically hurt Daff to see them together. She was pleased for Daisy. Her sister deserved all the happiness in the world, and Mason made her ecstatic. But looking at them made Daff feel lonely. The thought made her uncomfortable, and she just wanted to get away from them. "Anyway, thanks for the rescue, Didi," she said. No response. "I'll just be heading over there somewhere." No response. "To, dance on the tables, naked probably. Haven't decided yet." No response. "All righty then." She turned away, grabbing a glass of bubbly from one of the tables on the way. She looked around the crowded room. Her parents were hosting this party in their own home. It was early days yet, but Daisy had opted to do her entire wedding at home. The ceremony would be in the huge backyard, beneath the weeping willows out by the large duck pond. The farm was really an ideal setting for this wedding, and for veterinarian Daisy, who had always been happy to run around with the geese and ducks and cows, it was a perfect fit. Daff circled the room restlessly, feeling out of sorts and a little bit moody, like a shark circling the shallows, looking for a potential victim. She spotted her prey just a couple of meters away and made her way to his side. He was a big bastard, topping her 5'7" by at least 7 inches. He was massively built, with shoulders that could block out the sun. He was easily twice her size, but all muscle. She knew he kept fit, always out playing sports, swimming, cycling, and surfing. While Mason had a lean elegance to his gorgeous body, Spencer was all brute force. "Stop fiddling with that tie," she said when he tugged at the length of fabric again. "You've done enough damage." "What do you care?" he sneered, glaring at her from beneath the fall of black hair. He looked like a beast, hulking, menacing. His hair fell over his eyes, a wild, sleek mane. It was kind of thrilling how savage he seemed at times, barely civilized. No wonder he always messed up flirting with her. He had all the finesse of a stampeding bull. "Fine. If you want to continue looking like an absolute primitive, then by all means, fiddle away." She continued to stand beside him, sipping her bubbly, while he wavered for a few seconds before his hand discreetly went up to touch the knot of his tie, obviously checking if it was as bad as she'd said. She glanced at the dance floor, where Daisy and Mason were now dancing together, still completely wrapped up in each other. "So, your brother finally popped the question," she said. "I think he started asking her about 6 months ago. She finally said yes," Spencer corrected, and Daff grinned. The younger couple's relationship had been anything but ordinary, so the news didn't surprise her in the slightest. "And you're the best man?" She framed it as a question, despite already knowing the answer, and he nodded. "Well, since I'm the maid of honor, we'll be partnered and expected to do stuff together. I just wanted to be sure you were okay with that." "Why wouldn't I be?"